Well, it came out in a civil suit that was recently filed against the detective at the center of this situation. He's been with Michigan State Police almost 30 years, based in the Brighton Post. Now, as I mentioned, that first woman came forward filing a civil suit against Michigan State Police. Then after she went public, 3 other women came forward with some very creepy details. We'll get to those in a minute, but I want to make it clear this detective is on the job as of tonight.
I complied to most all things just because I was afraid.
Afraid of retaliation and the power of the badge, the Michigan State Police detective assigned to investigate her husband's death in 2020.
My husband took his life, shot himself in front of me.
The alleged victim from Livingston County, we'll call her Diane. She says the detective used her husband's suicide investigation as a front to make sexual advances, sending her these pictures of his penis and videos of him masturbating.
I was grieving, going through a lot, and it was very shocking.
She says it was all unsolicited and there's no relationship between them. It escalated. Diane said he'd show up at her apartment and demanded to meet.
He got out of his car and he walked over to my car. My window was down and he put his hand underneath my shirt and grabbed my breast.
After this went on for about 2 years, she reported him to MSP, who opened an internal investigation. The detective was punished, but he's still on the job, working out of the Brighton Post.
This is a state police officer. You can't make it up.
Attorney Bill Kolovis says since Diane went public last week, 3 other women have contacted him with eerily similar stories about the same detective.
The one person just came in to report something. A few days later, he's sending photos of him being shirtless.
I suspected that he's done it many times. He was too sly and too, I don't like to use the word good, at what he did.
Attorney Kolovis says those additional potential victims bolster Diane's credibility even more.
It's not easy, and I know it's not easy, but it's something that needs to be done.
Attorney Kolovis says that one of those women that recently came forward in the last couple of days says that she actually had to change her phone number because the harassment was just so incessant. Now, going back to Michigan State Police, they say they don't comment on pending litigation. They say an internal investigation was done and that a punishment was levied against this detective, but no other specifics were given. Reporting live, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
And sometimes police agencies do have an independent investigation or a third party. Did that happen by chance, or is that something possibly they're seeking to be able to seek justice in this?
You know, something tells me after this story airs and possibly more women jump on this civil suit, they may have to re-examine his personnel file. As we said, he's been with the department 27 years. The attorney is convinced this has been going on for a while.